are there any strategies that, when it comes to spending down funds, if, especially if you haven't saved it all, should you spend it all up front? Should you stretch it out over the course of the years that they're in school, the 4 years conceivably? But once families transition from the saving to spending, how should they approach that when it comes to their funds?
Yeah, so that's a great and interesting question, and I can certainly share a little bit of my own experience and what we're doing here on our end. And I think to a large extent, it kind of depends on the number of children that you have,
Sure.
right? If you only have one child, and once you know where they're going to school, right, then you can start making some decisions about, okay, I kind of know what the expenses are going to be. I know what I got in the 529, accounts,
Mhm.
and then I know what else I need to bring to the table, right, to cover those expenses for the 4 years. So that it makes it a little bit easier, right, when there's only one child involved. But once you get into multiple children, right, and again, it depends on exactly how much you've saved, but now you got to start thinking through the strategy. And I'm literally in the middle of the strategy here now. Since we did not save enough within the 529 plan, we didn't save enough to
Mhm.
cover all 4 years for two children. We have to sort of kind of say, okay, how are we going to do this? And so what we're doing right now is we're using funds from the private college 529 account to pay for our older daughter's tuition bills. So any kind of bills we get from her school is paying those tuition bills and the mandatory fees that have to be paid. And we've chosen for now to try to stretch out the sort of total bucket of 529 money that way, because we don't know yet where our younger daughter is going to be going to school.
Mhm.
And so things like room and board, we're just paying out of our just normal, cash flow, at this point. So we're not using 529, to pay for that at the moment. So, but again, it just depends on how much somebody has saved, right?